Hello friends and hello student. My name is Ashok Sijala. In this session, we learned the how to initialization of class variable in Java. So let us start. First, I share my laptop screen and fix the position here so you can watch better my video lecture. And here I open the notepad to type our Java program. So yes, first that is our class and that stud info, that is our class name, and opening closing brace, and that we have to define the student roll number RNO, and then string, that is a s name, that is a name of the student, and then public void main. So public, yes, static, yes, that is a remaining static, and that yes, a string variable, so one argument, that args, one array. And now what to do? So we can define the stud info class object. So stud info and s1, and that I allocate the memory. Yes, first I not initialization, just we can testing. So I directly print what is a print value of without any initialization of variable in class in Java. So first is a roll number, that not any initialization value. So what is a print s1 dot rno, yes, and then I copy and paste for our name field as name. So yes, here I change the heading, so name, and I only use print method. Print ln is a new line, you have to know, I think. So that is a new line put. So yes, I save this file, Alt F and S. So Java Pro, yes, that is programming of Java, and that is rules. Class name is a file name in the Java. So stud info dot Java extension. Otherwise, that is a notepad. So that file is saved in the text file. So must be give the extension of Java. So save, yes, that file is saved. Yes, you can look here title, and that I minimize and open the command prompt. So those prompt, yes, here that is a so command. So yes, that open, and I select full screen. So F colon change the drive, and CD, so change the directory Java Pro, and set the path Java path is batch file. So that set the JDK and our class path. So both path is set. So if you know how to uh, create the batch file, so you can watch my first video lecture, hello world in the Java. So you can, that I explain all that things how to set the path. Okay, now we can compile. So Java C, that is a JDK tool, and that stud, yes, that is our file name studinfo.java. So that is studinfo.java, yes, Java C. So yes, there is no any error. So let us, we can run. So what is a print? So we can run Java. So that is application launcher, and that is second important of JDK tools. So you can look here, integer value, that is zero initialization, and null is means string is null initialization. So that is our first attempt. And now what to do? So we can take this main method in outside the means second class. So that is here I define the other class, and that is name of the stud info, because main method is our file name in Java. So we can give here that is only stud, and now I change, that is here stud, yes, here I also change, and now there is no change. Let us take whether that is work or not. So alter F, save, and let us, we can compile and run again, same I think result. So Java C, yes, there is no any error, and same return. So same result we have to get. So that you can look, first we can take the inside the main method in same end, that is variable also in same class, but now here two different class, here our student class, and here is student info class. So that we can define the variable. Now we can start how to initialize of class variable. So first we can initialize directly in main. So that is a directly object, so rno, and I give 101, and that is s, yes, now S1, and that is a S name, that is student name. So I initialize Ram, yes, and then print. Yes, let us check that work or not. So that is a first technique, and that technique known as the by reference variable. So I Alt F save, and let us compile and run. So first, yes, no any error. Yes, perfectly. So you can look, that is our first initialization of that is a roll number is 10, and that is now second technique. I applied the how to initialize our class variable in Java. So first, that known as a initialize of the that by reference variable name, and now I take the method. So second technique, we can take the method. So let us check. So here in first our stud class, and we can say that set value, I give the method name and integer, so r, and then a string variable, so n, and that I define in our stud class. Yes, that is a by method we have to initialize of class variable. So that is a second technique. So there are three techniques we can initialize our class variable: by reference variable, by method, and then by constructor. So that is a second technique. So yes, RNO, that is we can initialize R, and S name, that we can initialize N. So here there are two arguments, and then also we can display one that is same here. So yes, void and show. Yes, I that one other method. So display to our student two. So I take all that thing in our that class. So I take cut and paste to here. Yes. So let us take, yes, roll number and name. So of the student and show method. Yes, you can also system or out only one time and directly put to here. That is also possibility. But just let us check. First, we can take two. Yes. Now what to do? So we can create object as it is. Now I remove this initialization in main method, or we can initialize by the method. So method initialization. So by reference variable we have to remove, and by method in the Java initialize our class variable. So now what to do? So we can call the method s1, and that is our set value. So we can pass here like first roll number, and then second is a name. Directly pass to the two argument in the method. So parameterized method, we can say that, and then show, yes, the display. So let us check the same thing. Yes, that is a print. So that we have to take two methods: set value, yes, that initialize our roll number and name, and then show means display. So that both method we can call in the main. So at the main method class. So let us save, yes, control s, and go in command prompt, and again I compile. Yes, what to do? Yes, here, yes, s1 is not required, because we have to take our that main method. So here there are no required object. Yes, directly we can variable that name is used, because first we can take a in reference variable. So that is in mains, so we can require the object, but in method there are same class that member, so that is not required to object that directly access uh, to a class variable. So there is no need to object. So we can, I copy and paste so that we can change that remaining. So now let us check. I compile again. Yes, there is no any error. I clear the screen, and then I run. Yes, same result. So that is a second technique. We can initialize our class variable. So by first, that is a reference variable, and now second technique, we method initialize our class variable, and then third technique you have to know, that is a constructor. So let us take what is, yes, you have to know the class name is the same name is a, and constructor, and constructor is a special member of the class. So that is a no any return data type. So stud, yes, that our constructor, and that finish. Yes, very simple. Yes, here stud, and you can also define the default constructor. So that is also a possibility. So here there is no any initialization is required, like roll number. assign to 0, and that is as name to assign to null. That you can default constructor, and that same thing. So now what to do? So here, yes, we can pass two parameterize, so only one. Yes, here directly we can pass 101 and then ram. So that constructor of two parameterize is called. So let us check. Yes, that is third technique. We can initialize our class variable through the constructor. So first is a reference variable, second is a method by method, and third is a constructor. So there are three ways to initialize our class variable in Java. So Alt F, save, and then go in command prompt those, and again I compile. Yes, there is no any error, and now I run. So you can get the same result. So there are three ways. So yes, that is last technique. So that is my aim of this video lecture, how the uh, class first I take in main method in the one class and take the second, that is without initialization, and that outside the second class to take our main method. And now first technique, we can initialize our class variable. So using the by reference means object reference variable. Second, that is our method of the Java method. We have to initialize our class variable. And third technique is a constructor. We can initialize our class variable. So I finished this session. So I hope you can understand and enjoy this session. Very simple how to Java we can initialize our class variable, or we can say that object. Yes, that initialize actually object, and that is initialize of class variable through the object. So yes, any question regarding this concept, how to initialize class variable in Java? So you can write in comment section. I give that definitely to answer you. So subscribe my channel Ashok Sejal Academy and press the bell icon to never miss any update. And thanks for your watching, supporting, and sharing my video lecture. And Hare Krishna.